It's one we've certainly had a lot of interest in, and a lot of different parties have been asking this question for their various reasons. Essentially, we see the big picture is that production in Europe is dwindling, and it's going to continue to decline over the forecast period, and so we're talking up to 2040, so the next 20 years or so. So what's going to replace this dwindling production? Obviously it's going to be imports, but Europe is in a very good position in terms of its connectivity to pipeline sources, but also it has a huge regasification import structure. So when we look at sort of the data, we look at how we expect flows to come and go. In the near term, LNG will probably spike into sort of the very early 2020s, but then we also see new pipeline capacity coming on stream. How does this affect the balance? Well, we believe LNG imports will begin to decline, not substantially, but they will sort of drop off from their peak in the early 20s, and pipeline capacity will ramp up quite aggressively to fill the new capacity. Looking now to sort of the more midterm, 2030, at this point we see pipeline capacity, it's at full capacity, yet production continues to decline. So this is where LNG begins to generate a bit more traction, and it starts to sort of take over and take market share from the others. However, towards the very end of the horizon, we still see LNG as the third placed supply for gas into Europe. Much closer to production levels, but still below, and pipeline will remain the incumbent source of gas into Europe.